Tensions in the South Caucasus have sharply escalated after reports that drones launched from Iran struck targets inside Azerbaijan's Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. According to Azerbaijan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the incident occurred around noon local time on Thursday, sending shockwaves across the already tense region. Officials say one drone directly hit the terminal building of the airport in Nakhchivan, causing visible structural damage and disrupting airport operations. A second drone reportedly fell near a school building in the village of Shakarabad, raising serious concerns about civilian safety. Local authorities confirmed that at least 2 civilians were injured in the attacks. The Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic is a geographically isolated region of Azerbaijan that borders Iran, Turkey, and Armenia, making it a strategically sensitive area. Because of its location, any military incident there immediately attracts regional and international attention. In response, Azerbaijan strongly condemned the attack and summoned Iran's ambassador, Mojtaba Demirkala, demanding a clear explanation from Tehran. Azerbaijani officials also stated that the country reserves the right to take appropriate response measures if necessary. The incident marks a significant moment in the growing tensions between Iran and Azerbaijan, raising fears that the broader regional conflict could spill into new territories. The Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic is not just another region of Azerbaijan, it is a strategic enclave separated from the rest of the country by Armenian territory. This unique geography makes it one of the most politically and militarily sensitive areas in the South Caucasus. Nakhchivan borders Iran and Turkey, placing it at the center of several competing regional interests. Any military activity in this region can quickly raise alarms across multiple countries, especially given the already fragile balance of power in the area. Another key factor is the proposed transit corridor connecting mainland Azerbaijan to Nakhchivan. The project, often linked to the controversial Zangezur corridor, has been a major source of tension. Iran has repeatedly expressed concern that such a route could weaken its regional influence and potentially allow foreign forces closer to its borders. Last year's U.S.-brokered peace deal between Armenia and Azerbaijan also added new geopolitical layers to the region. While the agreement aimed to stabilize relations after years of conflict, it also introduced new infrastructure plans and alliances that some neighboring countries view with suspicion. Because of these overlapping political, military, and economic interests, even a single drone strike in Nakhchivan has the potential to trigger wider diplomatic tensions across the region. At the center of the growing tension is a proposed transit route that has quietly become one of the most controversial infrastructure plans in the region. The corridor would connect mainland Azerbaijan directly to its Nakhchivan exclave, creating a land passage that bypasses Armenia's traditional barriers. Supporters of the project argue that the route could transform trade across the South Caucasus. By linking Azerbaijan to Nakhchivan and potentially to Turkey, the corridor would create a new economic pathway for goods, energy, and transportation. Some officials even described the project as a major opportunity for regional development and stability. However, not everyone sees it that way. Iran has repeatedly voiced strong opposition to the plan, warning that the corridor could dramatically reshape the geopolitical balance along its northern border. Iranian officials fear that the route might reduce Tehran's access to Armenia and weaken its influence in the Caucasus. There are also concerns that foreign powers could gain a stronger foothold near Iran's borders if the corridor becomes operational. From Tehran's perspective, the project is not just about transportation. It could carry long-term strategic and security consequences. Because of these fears, tensions surrounding the corridor have been building for years. Statements from Iranian officials have occasionally hinted that certain actions by Azerbaijan could cross what they consider a red line. And with the recent drone incident in Nakhchivan, many analysts believe the dispute over this corridor may now be moving from political warnings into a far more dangerous phase. The relationship between Iran and Azerbaijan has been complicated for years, but recent developments have pushed that tension to a new level. One major reason is Azerbaijan's growing partnership with Israel. Over the past decade, Azerbaijan has developed strong military and economic ties with Israel, purchasing advanced defense technology and maintaining close security cooperation. Azerbaijan is also a key energy supplier, sending large amounts of crude oil toward Israel through regional pipelines. These ties have repeatedly raised concerns in Tehran, which views Israel as one of its main regional rivals. From Iran's perspective, having a country so closely connected to Israel right on its northern border is a serious security issue. Iranian officials have warned in the past that foreign intelligence or military activities near their borders could cross what they consider unacceptable limits. At the same time, political tensions between the two countries have surfaced through diplomatic protests, military drills near the border, and sharp public statements from both sides. While the two nations share historical and cultural connections, their strategic interests have increasingly moved in different directions. The recent drone strike in Nakhchivan appears to be the most dramatic sign, yet that this rivalry may be entering a more dangerous phase. Azerbaijan has already summoned Iran's ambassador and warned that the attack will not go unanswered, signaling that the situation could escalate further if tensions continue to rise. And as the regional conflict involving Iran continues to expand, the situation between these two neighbors could quickly become another flashpoint in an already volatile region. The drone strike in Nakhchivan is not happening in isolation. It comes at a time when tensions across the broader Middle East and surrounding regions are already running dangerously high. In recent months, Iran has been involved in escalating confrontations with multiple countries, particularly following the widening conflict involving the United States and Israel. Military exchanges, threats, and proxy conflicts have increased across several regions, creating a climate where even smaller incidents can quickly spiral into larger confrontations. Analysts say Iran's actions toward neighboring countries may also be part of a broader strategy to send signals across the region. By demonstrating its ability to project power beyond its borders, Tehran could be attempting to deter rivals or pressure governments it believes are aligning too closely with its adversaries. Countries like Turkey, Gulf states, and now Azerbaijan are all watching these developments closely. Each nation has its own strategic interests, alliances, and security concerns, which means that any escalation involving Iran can have ripple effects far beyond the immediate area. The strike in Nakhchivan therefore represents more than just a localized incident. It highlights how interconnected regional conflicts have become, where a single drone attack in one enclave can quickly draw the attention of multiple governments and potentially reshape the balance of